Hey, Senator Ron Johnson, Chuck Grassley, and I received new documents from AG Pam Bondi showing DOJ officials searching for any pretext to target their political opponents, including me and my colleagues. Jack Smith conducted a massive partisan dragnet aimed at crippling the Republican Party and eliminating political opposition. These records are only the tip of the iceberg. What the hell, man? So let me just take a quick look at these timestamps. So, all right, so it looks like I'll start from the bottom and work up, as that's how emails are generally received. You know, the newest is usually up at the top, of course. So from JPC, open parenthesis, JSPT, close parenthesis, not familiar with who that is exactly, but Tuesday, May 16th, 2023 at 12:20 p.m. to TPW at JSPT, which is at usdoj.gov, and another account at usdoj.gov. And the subject is toll record subpoena. And it reads as follows: I know it won't be to one company, but pretend for a minute. For the period January 1st, 2021 through January 20th, 2021, gee, I wonder what they're looking for, produce subscriber information and call SMS detail records for the following persons: Mike Lee, Tommy Tuberville, Marsha Blackburn, Bill Hagerty, Tim Scott, Cynthia Loomis, Dan Sullivan, John Kennedy. Should we add Cruz, Hawley, Perry, Gomert, and others, question mark. JP Cooney was who wrote, well, at least at the bottom of that email says JP Cooney. And then the next email, Tuesday, May 16th, it was only 3 minutes after that email was written. So the subject, same thing, toll record subpoena. And it says we should also include, to extent we don't have, Jim Jordan and Lindsey Graham. And at the very top, the most recent received, it says Ron Johnson / Rep Mike Kelly, question mark. So they're just throwing out all kinds of Republican names. They're like, I don't know, is there an R associated with their name? Yeah, put them on the list. You know, let's just see where it goes. So at the very, very top, it says authorized for public release by Chairman Grassley and Johnson. So that is one. And he said that's just the tip of the iceberg. So it sounds like a lot more is on the way. So he doesn't say exactly how many documents he got from AG Pam Bondi. He just says new documents. So I don't know if AG Pam Bondi has to release them in sections. Maybe they just have to comb through and redact what they have to redact or what. Otherwise, my question would be, why don't you just dump everything on their desk all at once and then they could just comb through it accordingly? But maybe there is some redaction process. There's probably some formal process that I'm not aware of with regard to making the records readily available. All right, so this comes from Chad Gilmartin. AG Pam Bondi will be taking all available legal action, including an immediate appeal to hold Letitia James and James Comey accountable for their unlawful conduct. I mean, talk about dropping the freaking ball, man. They shouldn't have even screwed this up in the first place. They should have known. Well, they do know how delicate this is, and that's why they shouldn't have put in anybody who had any conflicts of interest, anybody who would have brought up anything that James Comey told anybody in confidence, or under his official capacity as the FBI director. Apparently that's what happened. He was communicating with someone that was privileged information, and the individual who James Comey was speaking with, he testified in front of the grand jury, which apparently was a big no-no, and the judge ended up throwing out the cases, and now they have to basically start all over again. But as far as my understanding goes, you don't get just one crack at the grand jury. You can bring the same case before the grand jury over and over again. I mean, I'm not sure if that has to have judicial approval. I think it does. But, I mean, it's not like that this whole thing is over with forever. You know, like that the only thing they can do is just appeal it. And if the appellate court says no, then it's over forever. No, that's not the case. They can actually reintroduce it to the grand jury again. Except hopefully this time they won't screw it up. So anyway, let's hear what she says. Just quick 12 seconds.
Sure, we'll be taking
it's very, very quiet.
Legal action, including an immediate appeal, to hold Letitia James and James Comey accountable for their unlawful conduct.
All right, well, let me do that one last time. I'm going to boost this volume here. Hold on. So 6. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to refresh the freaking page. X, man, you drive me nuts when you do this. For some reason, if the videos are too short, maybe it's just on my computer, but I don't think, because this happened on my last computer too. But if it's a really short clip, it won't just simply replay it. All right, let's give this another shot.
Sure, we'll be taking all available legal action, including an immediate appeal, to hold Letitia James and James Comey accountable for their unlawful conduct.
All right, well, there you have it. I already read the words. It was already quoted in the post, but, you know, sometimes you want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. All right, let me readjust the volume. I think we're good now. Okay.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Check out The Swamp, Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern, with segments dropping on the daily. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.